costs $0 to come see Macbeth at New Center Park. It doesn't cost you a dime. The only thing you need to bring is either a blanket or a lawn chair. That's all you have to do.
This is our first day in the park today, so we're going to space things out. And when you move from the rehearsal room to the actual space, there's a transformation that happens with the show. The space here in New Center Park is a lot bigger than where we've been rehearsing. So, you know, we're going to have tents on the sides for the actors to make their entrances from. So they're going to have to travel a much greater distance than they have in the past. So there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, but we're ready to go. We're ready to seize the bull by the horns.
You seem to understand me by each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skitty lips.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail, Macbeth. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair?
Shakespeare in Detroit is Detroit. All of our artists are from Detroit. The crew is actually from Detroit too, or Metro Detroit. Usually everything that we curate is from the city, whether it's set pieces. We'll try to get the set pieces from the city. I'm from Detroit. And then we rehearse in the city. And the reason we rehearse in the city is because I feel that if we did it anywhere else, we wouldn't have Detroit with us, and Detroit is an extra character in the show. So you can feel the spirit of the city when you come see the shows because the people are from the city, because we've rehearsed with the beautiful cityscape kind of surrounding us. It creates a different attitude and a different atmosphere in the rehearsal. It's important that we carry the spirit of the city with us, so that when we show up, the audience knows that what they're seeing, what they're feeling, Shakespeare in Detroit is in fact in the city, from the city, and by the city.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? In the name of Beelzebub.
Why Macbeth? It's a classic story. It's the story of temptation and ambition, good versus evil.
Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall leave this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall, to all our nights and days to come, give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
Speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
Macbeth starts out, he's basically a good guy. He's happily married to his wife. He's been fighting nobly for his king. You know, he has a very good friend in Banquo. We see him, he's this guy that people envy. And then these witches talk to him, and there's this bit of temptation that sets in, and then his personal ambitions go against his conscience, and he struggles with this, and there's swordplay, there's a lot of adventure, and I think it's a story a lot of people identify with.
Why Shakespeare, especially for a city that is predominantly Black? And I would answer that question with why not, especially being a Black person myself, a Black person who is from the city, from 7 Mile, who went to Mumford High School. Just like children, especially Black children, have to have African American history, but at the same time, they need to read Shakespeare. If a child from 7 Mile does not have the ability, whether it's financial or they just don't have the resources to travel or to see anything outside of their block or their city or their state, Shakespeare is their passport to Venice. It is their passport to Rome, their passport to Egypt, their passport to Scotland, where we're going to take them this summer with Macbeth. If they don't have access to that and the ability to see beyond themselves, then we're boxing them in and we're not allowing them the opportunity to dream and to use their imaginations in their own lives. If you only give them literature with characters and people who look like them, it doesn't give them a gateway to other things. And life is so much bigger than what you see in the mirror. Life is so much bigger than what your mom or dad looks like. Life is so much bigger than where you are from. So we have to be exposed to things that are different than ourselves. It is not an and or an or. We should have Black literature. We should also have Shakespeare. It is a necessity.